locate your hip joints in space with relation to your feet. Where are they? Yeah, and there you know where they are, so you can use them.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, right? It's very fluid. If your hand can't go any further, what's your solution to keep your axis? Yes, exactly. And now what's your solution to keep your axis? Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. That felt quite integrated.
But yeah, you can. Yeah. It's connected, so I can keep this connection. And you can move there. I mean, it's a. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. How would you solve this problem? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So the goal is, let me do a bad one. So what to avoid? This is me losing my axis. You know, I'm sort of losing it. This is me losing my axis. As long as I keep my axis, then it's fine. I mean, we'll move it together in space. And I think that's something you can use as well for the piano. I'm sure, but the idea that when you press down, it's like a springboard. Something will come up, and you allow it to come up instead of stopping it. The idea is that you're using this information to coordinate yourself as well. What we just did with that exercise, where your fingertips push my entire spine away, you can do it with this as well. Just having that contact, it sends you up. It's like every time you play a note, it's like you're using that to stand up taller again. And it's not a doing. This information is flooding into your nervous system, so you can use that. Do you feel anything different, or?
Yeah, my shoulders are less involved. And you're right. I like that feeling of the fingertip going all the way to the back and not being blocked at any point.
And I found personally that to have, if you're just thinking of pressing down, it's not as powerful as if you think that the pressing down is like a trampoline. And the more free, it's like kids jumping, you know. The more they can be free about that, the more the sound will just come out on its own important. And because there's so much information going on, I think you need to set up a hierarchy for the listener, so that I think the bass note is really the most important, and then the right hand, and then those the little arpeggios. So what you're doing now is you're like crushing it in a way. You're pressing it down, but think in terms of that kind of. Yeah, exactly. Yes. The sound is different. Yes. You're between the two now. You're releasing your elbow away, and like all this movement up and down will come partly from the springboard. You no longer need to like be lifting anything.
I really like this idea. It's a really nice.
And when you start doing that, so when you start doing that, actually you no longer need to put any force into it. You're still adding something to it, and it will sound on its own. You have to trust that. Very nice, and especially in the beginning, it was so much very free.
It was really much smoother as well. But as soon as I forget to kind of bounce the bottom note, the arm locks up and it cramps the sound.
And that will open up a world of opportunity, like possibility for you to explore. It's almost like you can slow down and just enjoy this rise. a shame that you lost that note. You know what I mean? Because you're like, okay, I have a chord, but actually it's melodic. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Yes. There, yeah. Yeah. There you got it. Very melodic. When you use the spring, it's yeah, beautiful sound. You see that? So you don't need to. Okay, that's great. It's really interesting because this idea of going forward and up, it happens also in the hands. That it actually you're standing up. You use that support to stand so that your hand can stand up. Yeah. Yes, something like that. It's just an internal direction. Yeah, you never need to fall down. Yeah, you're always standing. Yes. Do you hear the singing quality is so nice right now? I think that's all we need to do.
I got it. That's great.
Thank you, Sage.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Ulysses.